If you hate him too,
you should sign up and fight for your country.
It's gonna be so nice to see these conservatives finally
killing everybody!
Hello, my friends. Welcome to the show. So glad you could be here today. Listen, we have a great show planned for you. Over the weekend, the U.S. struck and the Ayatollah is dead, and the internet has lost its mind. From Americans furious at their own country to Iranians celebrating in the street, this weekend definitely revealed something interesting. We're going to get into that and a lot more, but it's Monday, my friends, so let's get to the memes. Hi, I'd like a wake-up call. More people have been shot by trans women than by ICE agents in 2026. Well, that is quite the wake-up call. How liberals see themselves, how the rest of the world sees them. I think that's pretty accurate. Liberal privilege. Okay, well, we've had white privilege. Let's see what liberal privilege is all about. Believing you have the right to control other people's lives. Okay, yeah. Believing you have the right to never hear other opinions. That's for sure. Believing that when you're offended, others have to care. And believing that there are two sets of rules, one for you and one for everyone else. Oh my gosh, that is perfect. It is big news, my friends, that Trump took out the Ayatollah. And it looks like some of the toy companies are trying to cash in, capitalism and everything on what is going on in Iran. Let's see what Lego is doing. Khomeini compound. Oh, there's not going to be a lot of building in that Lego set. That's for sure. Ayatollah Khomeini, Grand Ayatollah action figure. Yes, the supreme leader. Boy, there's just not much to that figure except for glasses and a turban, but it does come with some Iranian accessories like Death to America. That's The Ayatollah has passed on and he is well on his way to meeting his 40 virgins. Yes, that's right, my friends. But I don't think it is going quite the way he thought it would. Let's check it out. Nope. Not exactly how he planned it, but you know what? It's what he deserves. That would truly be hell. And, But hey, you know what? There's at least one silver lining in his death. He is now eligible to vote for the Democrats. Oh, what a sack of... All right, my friends, it is time. We have arrived at the liberal pool of madness. Today, it is deep. So sit back, relax, and buckle up. We're about to enter the Lib Zone.
I'm so glad World War III is finally started. It's gonna be so nice to see these conservatives finally die in the way that they wanted, just like Charlie Kirk.
Congratulations, y'all. We did it. We did nothing, y'all. We did nothing but make memes about the government killing everybody. All we did was joke. It's so funny, y'all. We're all getting killed. How funny is it?
That's kind of funny.
can you just sit with me? If you hate him too, just sit with me. I hate him. I don't like to hate people, but I hate him.
So sad.
I hate him.
If we're gonna fight this war for Donald Trump, I expect every one of you MAGA supporters to sign up. If you don't sign up and you're MAGA, you're a bitch. You're a little bitch. You should sign up and fight for your country, you patriot piece of shit. That's what you should do. You.
Well, how do you really feel, sir? Let's check out and see what some other people have to say. Bro, go back to eating your pizza. We already took out the leadership. They cooked. Fight while he stays home unemployed, collecting a government check from his parents' basement. Oh, brother. I love how the word patriot is a slur to him. He said it with such vitriol. You patriot. Oh boy. I haven't seen liberals this upset since yesterday. That's true. Well, he was, of course, a total soy boy. But if you can't stand up for America, my friends, well, then just get out.
I'm probably going to catch hell for this, but I really don't care anymore at all. I do not stand for any country, anywhere on this planet, except for the United States of America. And if you live in the United States of America and you stand for any other country but this country, pack your shit up, get on a plane, and go there and stand. Otherwise, shut the up. You don't stand, you post. You post for that country, but you're posted here in the United States. So unless you're gonna get on a plane and fly over there and actually do something about it, shut the up. You don't stand for shit. I stand for the United States, and I will die for the United States. That's what standing for something is. Your bio don't make you brave, Pop-Tart. But if you want to live in America and not stand for America, that's Pop-Tart. Your God-given right to be a coward. But to all of you people who live in America, but talk about standing for another country, and you don't even talk about standing for this country, leave. If you need money, go ask Joe. He sure as hell don't have a problem with giving it to everybody else.
Hey, Iran, that wasn't black people. That wasn't black people. We ain't got nothing to do with that.
Iran, if you're listening, my name is Jamal. Texas gotta go first. If anybody gotta go first, Texas. No shade. They the ones that got us into this shit. They the ones that gotta go. No shade. The U.S. has spoken. Texas.
Wow, I guess Texas is kind of screwed because, Jamal told Iran to take him out. And of course, they're totally tight, Iran and Jamal.
Don't be saying too much about Iran. They said that we're cool. They said that we are cool. They said African Americans have been through a lot. So don't say too much. Don't go over there and don't be doing too much. And if you look like us and you wearing that camo, you better not be doing too much. Because they said that we cool.
And up next is the Muslim coward that runs New York. This is Mayor Mamdani. And he is revolting. Check him out.
Today's military strikes by the United States and Israel mark a catastrophic escalation in an illegal act of war, of aggression. Bombing cities, killing civilians, opening up a new theater of war. Americans do not want this. Americans do not want another war in pursuit of regime change.
Sorry, Mamdani, but they are getting a regime change, whether they like it or not. And the Ayatollah set up his predecessor, his successor, before he died, because I guess he knew he was screwed. But let's take a look at him and, see the new face of Iran. Well, there he is, my friends. Now, I don't even know his name because it doesn't really even matter. He's going to go down in history as Iran's Ayatollah with the shortest reign ever because, well, he's been eliminated as well. Good riddance.
It is official now that Ayatollah Khamenei passed away. Well, I'm honestly, shocked, bro. I'm in denial. It's crazy. May Allah grant him Jannah, inshallah. Passed away as a martyr, fought for the oppressed, and he was the only leader in the Middle East that stood up for what was right. Now you guys can keep falling for the propaganda, and the fake Persian Zio.
He reigned in terror the whole entire time he was in power. He's killed thousands, tens of thousands of people across the world over decades. Give me a break. This guy is ridiculous.
Could celebrate, but I swear to y'all, this is not what you guys really needed. Alhamdulillah, he passed away during the month of Ramadan and as a martyr. But wallah, he is not feel real. I cannot believe this just happened. And the fake Iranis out there, bro, this is not over. But let's just say you got what you completely wanted in this new government in town. You will officially be under Is Not Real. To the Syrians, go celebrate with your Is Not Really brothers. You guys both have something in common, and that is celebrating the passing of Ayatollah Khamenei.
Oh, brother, this guy stinks!
Well, of course, the liberals, the sick bastards that they are of course calling for Donald Trump's lamenting that the first attempt missed, and they hope that Iran can finish the job. These people are disgusting.
And Iran, make sure y'all do some meditation, breath work, and prayer before you shoot your shot. All right? You bet not miss this time, because I don't understand how they got CK so clean right here, but they didn't wait for the perfect shot when it came to Donald Trump. They missed by the ear. Like the ear, like you see how close the earlobe is to my like brain? What do I know?
Iran, do it already. They all there. They all there right now.
Well, Iran, if they're all dear, then yeah, I mean, you got to listen to this bro, because they're not going to be all dear forever. Or okay, let's go on.
Do it.
Do it.
Do it already. Do it. North Korea, Russia, somebody. Do it.
That man said when we said death to America, we meant death to Trump. Okay. Okay, what you need? 1600 Pennsylvania Avenue. He got a place in Florida too if you want to look there. Sometimes he be at McDonald's. Call a bitch up. You need airfare? A Uber? Cabs? Like, you know, what's your fancy? You need an Airbnb? I got you. I know some people out there. What you need, a personal invitation? Are you a vampire? Do you need to be asked in? Come get them. Come get them. Matter of fact, the ones in red hats want to go with them. Take them, man. They lowering the national average. It ain't no problem. It ain't no problem. If you need anything else, we can mutually aid it. Whatever you need. Whatever you need, baby. Come get him.
While the libs are melting down, others are dancing in celebration. Let's take a look.
Even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go. Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go.
Thank you, Israel. Thank you, USA, for helping us out. We will never forget it. Never. They're going to tell you Israel and USA are invading Iran. They're not. They answered to Iranians' people's call for help. And yes, we love Israel, we love USA, and that's just the way it is. Take it or leave it.
And remember, Obama had something very similar happen in his administration, and he did nothing. Oh, no, wait, he did send pallets of cash to the Ayatollah so they can keep on killing people around the world. Thanks, Obama. And let's take a look at some of the other Iranians and how they really feel about the Ayatollah dying and America helping to liberate Iran after decades of oppression. You know, real oppression, not the kind of oppression that these dumb liberal women think they're under. Let's check it out.
خامنه‌ایو میگن زدن خامنه‌ایو زدن وای وای بچه‌ها مبارکه Oh my god He's gone
I think she's happy.
He's gone He's gone Oh my god
Dear Donald Trump, we love you. Every single Iranian right now loves you and wants to kiss you. We're going home. We're going home.
Every morning I wake up reading that my people being killed by Ali Khamenei, but this is the first morning in my life that I get the good news and I want to run. I want to run. I want to run. I want to run. I want to just run. I want to just run and shout and shout and shout out of joy, out of joy, out of joy, out of joy.
Well, I'm happy to say that she is true to her word.
Ali Khamenei is dead! Oh my god, I love America. Thank you. Ali Khamenei is dead! Ali Khamenei is dead!
Such great reactions.
Yes. Oh my god, thank you.
That's so awesome.
Oh my god, tell everyone.
Amazing. Hell yeah. Thank you, Trump. Down with
The Ayatollah Khamenei has officially been killed by the U.S. in assistance with Israel. Thank you, President Trump. I've believed in you from the start. I had the faith. I knew you could do it. I've got some beef with Netanyahu, but I do appreciate their assistance in this operation. I was raised to believe that it is indecent for a man to celebrate another man's death, no matter how evil. So I shall not celebrate Khamenei's death. For now, his name shall never be spoken of again. He is history. He is gone. Never in my lifetime did I think I'd see a free Iran. And now, I get to take my paralyzed father home to his true home.
Wow.
The home he recognizes before those terrorist monsters took over. My family there will be free. They can live their lives. For a man who's struggled to believe in God his whole life. Thank you, God. Thank you, all of you who have supported us. Without you, this would have never been possible. God bless all of you. I love you all. Thank you.
The Lord is passing judgment upon many ungodly nations, those who have persecuted his people, those who have abused their power and made themselves a god over the nations and the people. We live in a generation that hates truth. They hate sound doctrine. They fight against it in any way. What we see is God's will being done, whether you like it or not. What we see is prophecy being fulfilled, whether you like it or not. The President of the United States of America was called by God for a time such as this. Not everyone agrees with him. Not everyone likes him. And many fight against him. But understand, only those who have an ear to hear and an eye to see will understand that this is the will of the Father being fulfilled. He is a vessel that God is using.
Iran has been set free. Venezuela has been set free. Nigeria has been set free. All of these people has been liberated.
And why is that? It's because God preserved Trump's life, and he is definitely using Trump to make the world a better place.
And they are happy. And they're thanking God, and they're thanking the President of the United States for stepping in and setting them free. Now, you may not like that. The Lord, Jesus Christ, Jesus of Nazareth, Father of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Everything is done for a reason, and everything will come to pass. His will shall be done.
This is not an attack. It is not an assault. It is not belligerence. It is not war. It is a rescue operation. It is not just a rescue operation of 90 million Iranians who overwhelmingly support the removal of this dictatorship. It is a rescue operation of the entire planet. It is a freedom mission for humanity and democracy. That being said, it has never been more important to apply critical thinking. This regime is still engaging in a mind war to convince you otherwise. Anything that this regime reports has to be disregarded as unreliable. Why? Because there is no apparatus to confirm anything that it reports. There is no apparatus for democracy, for veracity, for truth. There is just a propaganda arm. There is no free press. There is no free speech. Whatever tells you is a carefully constructed narrative that they've been building for weeks, months, if not years. Please think carefully. As soon as this regime's basis was struck, it didn't report back to Western media that its officials had been killed. It reported back that Iranian schoolgirls had been killed.
And here's a perfect example of that propaganda she was talking about. Let's take a look.
Imagine dropping your children off somewhere that you thought that they could be safe, only for them to be minutes later buried under rubble and dying. The little girls at this school were between the ages of 7 and 12. 7 and 12 years old. These were literal children. There were 170 children in that building when they were attacked. 170, and now 108 of them are confirmed dead.
Oh.
That is 64% of them. 64% of the girls in that school are dead. The rest are buried under rubble. This is the largest mass casualty of the US-Israel attacks on Iran, and they are children. And at this point, God knows how many more bodies they're going to pull out from under the rubble.
Really? 64% and the rest under the rubble? Well, that's almost like 100% are gone. I don't believe you at all. Where's the confirmation? Look, we have the ability to put a missile through a freaking window. We're not going to just accidentally take out a building full of schoolgirls. This isn't like World War II where we just blanketed the target because we had dumb bombs, dumb ammunitions. I don't believe a word you're saying, lady. You're totally gaslighting us.
Why not just say that 2,000 starving infants in an orphanage had been massacred? And that same Western media, the same Western media that ignored when tens and thousands of protesters were slain by this regime, were the first to report its lies. Makes you wonder, doesn't it? Makes you wonder, what side does Western media stand on anymore? Are you on the side of freedom? Are you on the side of truth? Are you on the side of humanity? Are you on the side of democracy? Or are you on the side of the terrorists?
And to prove her point, look at this New York Times headline. These people are awful and they should be ashamed for spinning the Ayatollah as being just some kind of peaceful cleric. Let's take a look at this garbage. The Ayatollah, a hardline cleric. Really? A cleric? Okay. And he made Iran a regional power. He dies at 86. Just a peaceful cleric. Such a shame. Thanks for letting us know, New York Times.
And if you didn't understand just how depraved this regime is, then understand this. After it slaughtered tens and thousands of protesters, their family members told us that they never gave those bodies back. Why? So that they could repurpose them later and claim them as casualties of war. I promise you that you do not understand the scale of the operation that we are dealing with here. You do not understand the mind war. Forget what the mouthpieces are saying to you. This is a watershed moment in history. It is a rescue operation for not just 90 million Iranians, but for the Middle East and for the entire world. And I don't care where you have stood up until now. I don't care how many times you believed the lies. I don't care how many times you ignored our cries. I don't care how many times you ignored humanity. All is forgiven. All I ask is that you stand on the right side of history today, because this is our moment. This is our liberation movement. This is the Iranian Independence Day. So stand with us now.
And here is one of the reasons why we're going after Iran. Take a look.
Back to Iraq, saying this is reminding them of Iraq. Why is this not the same thing?
You know, where were the calls to protect American service members when our embassy was captured, when our boats were captured under the Obama administration, when our servicemen were captured and tortured, skinned to death on camera, when our servicemen have been murdered by the hundreds, by the thousands, by the Iranian regime, and the response from the Susan Rices and the Ben Rhodes and the Jake Sullivans was to send billions of dollars in cash to the Iranians and begging them to please stop being mean to us. Please stop being mean to the free world. And what did they do in return? They launched rockets. They launched the October 7th attacks and literally brutally tortured and murdered families in front of their family members. Every time we give them an inch, they take a mile and they kill more people. So if they're so worried about protecting American servicemen, Aisha, they should be supporting exactly what's going on right now, because the American servicemen are sick and tired of watching their brothers and sisters be slaughtered by the Iranian regime and nothing being done in response. And the President Trump is the first president ever in the history of this idiotic regime to finally stand up and kill these bastards for what they've been doing for us for far too long. So if we're going to protect American servicemen, this is the way to do it.
And here's a reporter with something that's called a, what's that word? Oh yeah, a spine. And he defies orders that he's been given, and he does the right thing. Now, he's probably been fired, definitely reprimanded for his betrayal of the liberal messaging. But yeah, let's take a look. And here's a small breakdown of exactly what Trump has done in Iran and how the Iranian people actually feel.
He is a liberator and a hero around the world. I'm monitoring world press. I'm monitoring the press in the Middle East. And you cannot believe the respect for America, the respect for President Trump, all throughout the Arabic world, even including in Lebanon, where Hezbollah is headquartered. Even the majority of the Lebanese are rejoicing, of course not the Shiite Muslims, rejoicing of what President Trump did. This is a historic moment because Khomeini, the Ayatollah, the supreme leader, was so influential and an important figure in history. He was equivalent to Lenin or Joseph Stalin or Mao Zedong. And to take him out, this is changing reshaping the world. This is great news, and of course the Iranians are celebrating worldwide. If you are a freedom-loving person anywhere throughout the world right now, you are rejoicing, unless you're a Democrat in the United States.
Yes, I think what the people of Iran need is a third choice, not just a decision between the Islamic Republic versus the Shah. They need a democratically elected leader who will stand for their interests while also not standing for religious extremism. More than ever, I also want to see Iranian voices amplified, the people of Iran, diaspora Iranians, to decide what their government is for them. And if people in Iran are tired with the religious extremism, that doesn't automatically make them a Zionist. I want that to be clear. As you can see with this issue, there's no black and white, there's very gray, pros and cons to both sides, so we will see what unfolds in Iran over the course of the next few months.
But wait! There's more!
American pride. That's so much better than hearing F ice, F ice, F ice, because oh wait a minute, what is that? Wow, it's been a while. It is a fit. Okay, let me. Oh, that's stupid. Where's that switch? Okay. All right. That was my producer, my friends, and we have an official Crockett alert. Let's see what's coming out of her mouth today. I'm sure it's pretty pointless, but let's take a look.
Telling you right now that I legitimately have had no intel whatsoever. Zero intel as a sitting member of Congress, regardless of how you feel about me, regardless of my party affiliation. No one has consulted specifically with me or anybody in my office to give us any information.
In the most disrespectful way possible, none of us Iranians give a single diddly what you guys have to say about Israel or Trump. My people did not give a who helped them. They just wanted the regime to be gone. So yes, we're going to celebrate the fact that Khomeini is dead. We are going to celebrate the fact that our people are finally liberated from that regime. And we don't give a how you guys feel about it. We don't care because we begged, they protested, thousands and thousands have died. So is it going to be a great improvement? Hopefully, because Khomeini is dead.
Yeah.
If you were silent when thousands of Iranians were being massacred in the streets by their own regime, then you do not get to have an opinion now. If you were silent when Iran was funding Hezbollah terrorists in Lebanon, the Houthi terrorists in Yemen, and Hamas terrorists in Gaza, you do not get to have an opinion now. If you never voiced any concern that Iran is building a nuclear weapon to become a direct threat to the United States, if you didn't care about Iran chanting death to America, if you didn't care about every single diplomatic negotiation failing with Iran, then you do not get to have a voice or an opinion on this topic now.
If 9/11 happened today, do you know there would be people in the streets that were praising it?
Yeah, that's actually probably true, which is really sad.
The same people who shout women's rights from the rooftop are the same people that are pissed off that we're trying to liberate the Iranian women that are forced to get married as teenagers and have to cover their hair in public.
Touch some damn grass. Better yet, go have a picnic in it. The same Ayatollah that some of you feel so entitled to defend are the same people that are responsible for thousands of American casualties dating all the way back to the 1980s. I'm praying for our U.S. military, and my heart goes out to the servicemen and women who will lose their lives every day, dating all the way back from the beginning of our country. But if some of you would do the same instead of coming on social media and running your mouth, we would be a lot better of a country. I'm not a political commentator. I'm not a political influencer. I hate people who are so blinded by politics and they cannot open their own eyes. But some of y'all need to wake the hell up. Have the day you deserve. God bless the USA.
And now, after the noise. Well, that's a wrap, my friends. I hope you enjoyed it. And we've heard a lot of liberal madness, but a lot of patriotic sanity as well. I appreciate you spending time with me today. And until the next episode, stay safe, know that you are loved and appreciated. And until we meet again, have a great day.
I got nightmares in my head, I fear that the thoughts build up until I can't hear.